Thank you for this opportunity. I am Lisa Fontes, faculty at the University of Massachusetts, Amherst. The book I wrote on coercive control, Invisible Chains, was published in 2015. Since then, I have served as an expert witness on about 50 family court cases on coercive control in 15 states. Most do not have coercive control laws, but some do. I'm here to tell you that it's night and day working in a court in a state where there is a coercive control law compared to one where there isn't. This afternoon, in a Massachusetts town that I will not name, I was supposed to be in court with a woman who I will call Carla. She gave me permission to share her story. Her divorce trial was today. Carla worked with her husband for over a decade and never received a salary. The husband has not physically assaulted her, but he has guns and knives, has sexually abused, degraded, and humiliated her, threatened her, intimidated her, and kept her isolated. When she could not take it anymore, she separated from him with the help of her local domestic violence agency. He has punished her every day since by taking away her job and access to the business assets they had built together, and trying to get full custody of the 2 young children he ignored throughout their marriage. Today, Carla had to convince a judge that this treatment is domestic violence. I know, and every advocate, survivor, and scholar in this room knows, that willfully dominating a partner, taking away their money, degrading and terrifying them is domestic violence. But today, Carla had to try to make a single judge understand what coercive control is, how it has harmed her, and the risk it puts her children at. We need to House Bill 1547, so every coercive control survivor will not have to repeat this difficult, expensive, and uncertain process, which also ties up the courts. Carla's abuser has filed dozens of pleadings and spent over $600,000 on litigation. His goal is to bankrupt and control Carla, and this is why we need House Bill 1399 to protect against abusive litigation. A couple of months ago, I worked on a similar case in California, which does have a coercive control law. The judge immediately understood that control and abuse is domestic violence and that it harms children. It is in the statute. The judge ruled that the husband's behavior impeded his wife's right to, quote, freedom of thought, action, and decision-making. That is, his behavior was domestic violence because it made his wife unfree. We also know, and this has not been quoted yet today, that in 20% of domestic homicides, the killing was the first act of physical violence, but coercive control was present. So please pass House Bills 1547 and 1399 to make sure domestic violence victims in the Commonwealth are protected from losing everything, including their children, their freedom, and their lives to coercively controlling domestic abusers. Thank you.